Today we are doing revision of short story. So short story, Old Man at the Bridge by Ernest Hemingway. Okay, so we will start with the text. Start reading. Yes, your name? Yes, Fatima. Yes.
Old Man at the Bridge, Ernest Hemingway. An old man with steel-rimmed spectacles and very dusty clothes sat by the side of the road. There was a pontoon bridge across the river, and carts, trucks, and men, women, and children were crossing it. The mule-drawn carts staggered up the steep bank from the bridge, with soldiers helping push against the spokes of the wheels. The trucks ground up and away, leaving out of it all and the peasants plodded along in the entrance deep dust. But the old man sat there without moving. He was too tired to go any farther. It was my business to cross the bridge, explore the bridge had beyond, and find out to what point the enemy had advanced. I did this and returned over the bridge. There were not so many cars now, and very few people on foot. But the old man was still there. Where do you come from? I asked him. From
San Carlos.
San Carlos, he said, and smiled. That was his native town, and so it gave him pleasure to mention it, and he smiled. I was taking care of animals, he explained. Oh, I said, not quite understanding. Yes, he said, I stayed, you see, taking care of animals. I was the last one to leave the town of San Carlos. He did not look like a shepherd nor a herdsman, and I looked at his black dusty clothes and his grey dusty face and his steel-rimmed spectacles and said, what animals were they? Various animals, he said, and shook his head. I had to leave them.
Yes, so sit down, Jazakallah. So this story starts with two men here. Okay, the one man is the old man. So wearing steel-rimmed spectacles, and he has very dusty clothes, like he has not changed his clothes for many days. So sat by the side of the road, sitting by the side of the road, where many people crossing. So there are many passerbys here, and these are carts, trucks, and men and women and children were crossing it. So many things happening, as if a huge number of people are going from somewhere. Okay, so they are traveling. So these people are traveling, and but this old man, this is the only man who is not moving and sitting, like he has very depressive, he is in a depressive mood, or maybe he is sitting like this. Okay, so by his appearance we can judge that he is not feeling well. That is why he is not clean. He is not looking clean at this time. Okay. It was my business to cross the bridge, explore the bridgehead. So the narrator is saying what? So his business was to cross the bridge and explore what is happening beyond the place where beyond the boundary or border of the place where they are living. Okay, and find out to what point the enemy had advanced. So there is some war happening. It's going to happen. Okay, so now they are waiting for the enemy, and so this man is a soldier. I did this and returned over the bridge. There were not so many cars now and very few people on foot, but the old man was still there. So these people have passed now, and the only two people remained there, that is the soldier and the old man. So they started their conversation. Where do you come from? I asked him. From San Carlos, he said and smiled. So when he talked about when he started talking about his place, so there was a pleasing smile on his face. He is remembering the memories. Okay, so he had these memories came to his mind, that what kind of things and what kind of pleasure he had when he was in his place, okay, hometown. I was taking care of animals. So suddenly he started talking about his animals. He explained. Oh, I said, not quite understanding. So he was thinking that this is such a time where war is going to happen, and this person is talking about animals and things. So he is not getting what he is talking about. This old man is talking about what? So yes, he said, I stayed, you see, taking care of animals. I was the last one to leave the town of San Carlos. So he was the last one. He is telling about what happened in his place.
He did not look like a shepherd or a herdsman.
So by appearance, he was not looking a herdsman or shepherd, and I looked at his black dusty clothes and his grey dusty face, steel rimmed spectacles, and said, what animals were they? So various animals, he said, and shook his head. I had to leave them. So in disappointment, he said that I had to leave them, and still he is not told that what was the reason. He has what happened, that he was forced to leave his place. I was watching the bridge and the African looking country of the Ebro Delta, and were wondering how long now it would be before we would see the enemy, and listening all the while for the first noises that would signal that ever mysterious event called contact. And the old man still sat there. So he was still sitting there. So this soldier is watching and taking care of the border. Okay, so he is watching on the border that it is about to that their enemy is about to come. Okay, so wondering how long now it would be before we would see the enemy. So all these noises. Okay, so this is also the sign of danger, that noises will come. Okay, what animals were they? I asked. They were 3 animals altogether, he explained. There were 2 goats and a cat, and then there were 4 pairs of pigeons. So on one side you can see that there is a fear of war, and on the other side they are having conversation of their animals and all these things. Okay, so this kind of conversation is talking about what kind of message it is giving? That there is a theme of, yes, what signs you get reading these lines, this conversation? Yes? Or irony? Yes? Anything else? Yes, Fatma? So when the soldier is talking about the enemies and war, and what was this war? What is the name of that war? Which war it was? Spanish Civil War. Okay, we will know after some lines, after some paragraphs. We will know that. We'll come to know that it is a Spanish Civil War. Okay, it was. Yes, because of the artillery. So we were excuse me. There were 3 animals all together. He explained there were 2 goats and a cat, and then there were 4 pairs of pigeons. And you had to leave them? I asked. Yes, because of the artillery. The captain told me to go because of the artillery. And you have no family? I asked, watching the far end of the bridge where a few last cars were hurrying down the slope of the bank. No, he said, only the animals. I stated. The cat, of course, will be all right. A cat can look out for itself, but I cannot think what will become of the others. What politics have you? I asked. I'm without politics. He said, I'm 76 years old. I have come 12 kilometers now, and I think now I can go no further. This is
Not a good place to
stop. I said, if you can make it, there are trucks up the road where it forks for Tortosa. I will wait a while, he said, and then I will go. Where do the trucks go? Towards Barcelona, I told him. So, where is this Barcelona situated? Where it is located? Yes, you have done this short story. You must know. Yes, Ilma, Aksa. Where is Ilma? She is not coming. Yes, Aksa. Where it is located? Barcelona. It is in Spain only. They are talking about Spain, Spanish Civil War. So this must be in Barcelona, in Spain. Barcelona must be in Spain. Okay. So they are going towards Barcelona. So he gave an advice. The soldier gave this advice that you should go to Barcelona by trucks, which you can get. There are trucks up the road where it forks to Tortosa. Okay, so these are the trucks also going to Tortosa and towards Barcelona. I know no one in that direction, so I have no one living there in Barcelona. He said, but thank you very much, thank you again very much. So there is compassion, okay, and humanity. You can see on the other side there is war, and people are going to kill each other for nationality, for a nation, what we can say, the patriotism. Okay, so there is patriotism for their country, and on the other side we can see the glimpses of humanity and compassion. He looked at me very blankly and tiredly, then said, having to share his worry with someone, the cat will be all right, I'm sure. There is no need to be unquiet about the cat. But the others, now what do you think about the others? Why they will probably come through it all right. You think so? Why not? I said, watching the far bank where now there were no guards. But what will they do under the artillery? So he must go now, and they are waiting for, the soldiers are waiting for the army which is coming from the other side, enemy side. Okay, so they are in so much trouble, and still this man is not moving. So he is in the middle. So there is a kind of dilemma and loss of hope in him. You can see that everyone is running for their lives. Okay, these cards, women, children. In the beginning, you have read that. These are the things. These are the people who were running for their life. But this person has lost his hope, and now he is not. He gave up his hope. Okay, so there is a kind of resignation. You can say loss of hope. Okay, you can see in this old man. Okay, but what will they do under the artillery when I was told to leave because of the artillery? Did you leave the dove cage unlocked? I asked. Yes. Then they will fly. Yes, certainly they will fly. But the others, it's better not to think about the others, he said. If you are rested, I would go. I urged. Get up and try to walk now. Thank you, he said, and got to his feet, swayed from side to side, and then sat down backwards in the dust. I was taking care of animals, he said duly, but no longer to me. So he was not. So this was his